What's going on? It's the Rap Nerd, and it's a new week, so you know what that means. It's time for another physical media haul vlog. Now, you gotta excuse this release schedule not being on Tuesday. I pre-order all my films, but they never come on Tuesday for some reason. Don't blame me, gotta blame the shipping. But I'm just happy to keep collecting, and if you're gonna keep watching, I'm gonna keep making them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into them. So usually I start with new releases and then I go into things that I just picked up randomly, but this week, everything that I'm gonna show you is a movie that was released this week. To start things off is this Crazy's Steelbook. This is one of my favorite horror films ever. I love this remake. It's one of the best and most underrated horror films that I've seen. I rarely hear anybody talk about it. And ironically, this year I wanted to buy an updated version, so when I saw Lionsgate Limited, which this is what this comes from, I had to grab it, man. They are doing such a fantastic job when it comes to their physical media. So this is a Steelbook, and it has a slip case on it. That's the back. This is dope, right? You can see the faces, the eyes here, and when you pull that up, you get a better look at the movie itself. And I love this texture and what they do with these. Like, it feels like a hand-drawn scene, and that's my favorite type of artwork when it comes to Blu-rays. So you turn that around, and that's Timothy's partner. And then we stretch it out completely. It's like an entire scene. This is so fire. I'm so glad to finally have a great version of this film in physical media format. 'Cause before this, I just had a standard Blu-ray, but it deserves so much more. So turn that around. Excuse the reflection, it's kind of crazy. But you have the 4K Blu-ray right here, and again, they extend the artwork even on the disc. And then that's the Blu-ray art. When you open it up, it's that scene at the beginning of the film when the satellite was looking down. I love this, man. So dope. So Lionsgate Limited, they can do no wrong for me. Whatever they drop, that's a movie that I love or even like at this point, I'm gonna pick up because they just do so well with the design. So the Crazies had to pick it up. And while on the subject of Lionsgate Limited, they also had another release, and that is for Kick-Ass. Really enjoyed this film. I don't hear it spoken about a lot either, though I'm not saying nobody loves it, but I love this movie and the second one. Hoping that they give us a Steelbook for Kick-Ass 2. But like the Crazies, show that so you can get a better look at it. It comes with a slip case. That's the back of it. And get a good look at the faces. And it's like an unmasking when you take that thing off. So dope. God, that's fire. Turn it on the back. My man never plays anybody good. And this is just a 4K disc, which I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't, whatever. At this point, I collect because I love it. Back in the day, I would have probably hissed a fit about this, but I'm good. I love the artwork here. See the city in the back, and man flying. I don't think I showed it this way. Really like this artwork a lot. And again, that same hand-drawn feeling. So Kick-Ass Steelbook 4K, had to grab it, and hopefully they give us number 2 so I can have both of them in the collection. Now next up is a Walmart exclusive, which was my second favorite pickup that I grabbed immediately when it went on pre-sale, and that is Wanted. Like the Crazies, this is one that I've been wanting to upgrade, and to see that they have a Steelbook done by Shout Factory, I had to get it, man. I had to get it. I love this design. You see the bullet breaking through the glass, and you have different pieces of scenes from the movie and buildings right here, and I think that that's just a very, very nice design. Like, you have the train here, which is the action sequence when James McAvoy character meets his dad. You got the car here when he first meets Angelina. Of course, you have the building when his fake dad was killing somebody in the opening scene. So I love this art, man. You turn it around, and again, more sequences from the movie itself. When you open it up, it's like a full-on painting. Such a great piece of artwork. And I love this movie as well, man. Turn around, you have the Blu-ray disc here, or the 4K, I can't really see it. But again, using different images to differentiate the Blu-ray and the 4K, I love that extra touch. It's not just a color change like some people do, it's actual pictures. On the inside, you had that bullet that says goodbye, and if you've seen the scene, you know what that means. Really dope exclusion artwork. And you can actually pick this up at Walmart if you're lucky enough. I've seen a lot of them have it, but I just pre-ordered it because it's a toss-up around here. Some Walmarts get the exclusive Steelbook, some don't, and I didn't want to wait around, so I had to go ahead and order it. And this is one of the ones that was late. So yeah, if you can grab it, it's only $30. You love the movie, go ahead and do it. But I had to have it, and it's a wonderful upgrade. So while we're on the subject of Walmart, this is another exclusive from them that I had to pick up on physical, and that is Captain America Brave New World. I enjoyed it. Don't think it's the greatest thing ever, but I don't think it's terrible. I had fun with it. You know, it's an action thriller, and I love when Marvel make these action thrillers. I actually enjoy these types of movies more so than the big cosmic ones. But this is a slipcase, and what makes this exclusive to Walmart is it's one of those pop-out ones similar to Deadpool and Wolverine. They had one. So when you open it up, you get this like pop-out view of the sequence with Red Hulk versus Captain America. I think that's so fire and dope. See right here, it's kind of three-dimensional. I like that kind of stuff, man. I think that these exclusives make the physical media what it is. And then, of course, that is the back. It is just a standard, no need to really show anything. There's not going to be anything inside, so I wanted to get this version of the film. Now, if you don't like the extra stuff like me, they do have a standard Blu-ray that has a regular slipcase and a 4K with the regular slipcase as well. This is just the Walmart exclusive, and there's also a Steelbook out there, but I didn't really like that design, so I didn't want to spend the extra $1 for it. Hopefully, Mondo will get their hands on the property and make a way better Steelbook than what we got. But for now, I'm straight with just having this, and I love this design as well. And even the slipcase, I really like this a lot better. Like, this should have been a Steelbook art, to be real. And if it was, I would have copped it, but happy with this. While we're on subject with Blu-rays, the next joint that I picked up was Black Bag. This is the standard Blu-ray, and I just really bought it because it was cheaper. I think the 4K is like $30-something, and personally, I don't really want to spend $30-something for a 4K with just a slipcase when I spend that for like Steelbooks. I really enjoyed this movie. It is a nice spy thriller that goes a different direction in which I've never seen these movies go. It's more about relationships that get intertwined with the espionage, and it's a clean, slick movie, beautiful cinematography, highly slept on. And this is the standard poster, and I actually really like this artwork, you know, even though it's not that much different than what has been put out, but it matches the movie. You know, that's the back of it. And really no need to open this because it's the standard version that doesn't have any extra bells and whistles, but happy to add this one to my collection. And last but not least, we have Mickey 17, the Steelbook. Now, there is a 4K version, and I believe Blu-ray too, and they all share the same type of art. Kind of aggravated me a little bit because I would assume that they would have made a different artwork for the Steelbook, but I ain't mad. I always opt for the Steelbook if the art is good. And I really enjoyed this movie too. Like, this felt like a live action anime more so than I've ever felt from a lot of other films that I've seen. And like this design, it's pretty much the standard poster of which we've seen before, but in Steelbook format. Turn around it, you have 18. And I love that if you've not seen the movie, you have no idea what any of this is. So I advise you to see the film if you're wondering. That's the outside. Really love this, man. That artwork is simple, but it just works. Then again, you have the Blu-ray disc and the 4K disc. Though they're not super detailed, they're definitely different colors, and that is for a reason. Again, if you've seen the movie, you know what it is. And then in the inside, you have 17 and 18, more references to the film. And if you're curious, just watch it because it is a really great film, beautifully shot, heavily emotional, well acted, heavy on the sci-fi vibes. So Mickey 17, a great film of 2025, and I had to add it to my collection. And I don't think you can pick this up at a store. You're gonna have to order it from Amazon, Groove, or wherever else sells Steelbooks, but you're not gonna be able to get it in a store. So those are all of the films that I picked up. Let me know in the comments what you bought, whether it be a new release or a different version of, you know, one of the ones that I bought, or something that you've just been looking for and finally got your hands on. Because I implore everybody who is a physical media connoisseur to make their videos, post their photos of what they picked up, to keep the game going and let these companies know that we buy movies still for decent prices. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. Until next time. Peace. RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.